it's Kayla from OEMC. Recent storms have taken a heavy toll across Chicago, leaving many of our neighbors dealing with devastating flooding and hardship. Here at OEMC, we're working around the clock to make sure those impacted can get the help they need. If you experience flooding from the storms on July 25th to the 28th, or the storms on August 16th to the 19th, you need to make a report of water in the basement to 311. There are 3 different ways you can do that. You can call 311, or you can visit the website 311.chicago.gov, or you can even download the Shy 311 app. Whichever method you use, please do that as soon as possible. And if you experience flooding from both storms, you do need to make reports for each one. We're treating these as 2 separate events. For those who experienced flooding during the most recent round of storms on August 16th to the 19th, we need you to fill out your online survey as well by August 22nd. A link to that survey can be found on our website, chicago.gov/OEMC. This survey is important because it lets state officials know how many people have been impacted. All this information is used to help get the maximum amount of assistance possible. Once all the surveys and 311 reports are collected, state leaders then decide whether or not to send out preliminary damage assessment teams to talk with home and business owners to further verify the data you and your neighbors have submitted. And if you were impacted by those storms in July, you may have already spoken with them. That information is then sent to the governor's desk, and they decide whether or not to make a statewide disaster declaration. From there, they will then send a request for a presidential disaster declaration to the President of the United States of America, who will then decide if we qualify for federal assistance. Federal assistance can come in many forms, including individual assistance, public assistance, and low-interest loans for residents. It's a long process, and we know it can be frustrating, but in order to get everyone the help they need, we have to go through all these steps. So if you were impacted by either round of storms, or both of them, make sure you report water in the basement to 311, fill out that online survey if you haven't already, and know that we're doing everything we can to get you the help you need. Thank you.